Hey guys, it's Jeff. Thanks for checking out my video today. This is going to be on the APXa1 Carry from Beretta. This is a fairly new pistol. It's a redesign of the APX, and I want to talk about it with you, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So like I said, this one's going to be on the APXa1, but before I get started with this video, I just want to say, if you like this kind of content, you like what I'm doing here, please throw me a like, a subscribe, a share, any kind of engagement that you provide with this video tells the people that control this kind of content that you like it and you want to see more of it. So I also have a donation button there too, if you want to, throw a couple cents my way. I always appreciate that as well. So with that, what do we got here? Well, this is the APXa1. This is the redesign of the APX. They did a full size and then they introduced the Carry version. This is going to be on the Carry version here. So I got this on loan from a good buddy of mine. Thank you, Rick, if you're watching this video. Thank you for letting me borrow this. And I'm going to do a quick unboxing, kind of show you what's in the box, and then I'm going to go into the review of the gun. So what do you got? Well, yeah, I got the pistol, right? Ta-da. You got a nice compact little Beretta pistol. Comes with a spare magazine. You got this little information card. You've got what looks like a little spare base plate, some documentation. You've got a very large manual here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a very large manual on this. Goes into some of the various features, including the modularity. This is a modular pistol, so that's kind of cool, right? If that's something you're looking for. So that's in there. You get your obligatory. Now, I do want to talk about some things. So first of all, who's this gun for? Well, with all the other micro subcompact guns out there in the world right now, who's going to want to buy a Beretta? Somebody that is a brand loyalist, somebody who is getting their first subcompact pistol. They may be intrigued by this pistol. It is a Beretta. Beretta does have a history of making a good quality product, minus the M9 if you served in Iraq or Afghanistan. But, before that, it was a really good pistol, right? So somebody that's looking for something like that may consider the Beretta APXa1. That's all you got, guys. Very basic, very simple construction on the packaging. This is an inexpensive pistol, so you kind of have to expect that it's not going to be very elaborate. All right, so here's the star of the show, guys. So this is the Beretta APXa1 Carry. This is in Gray Wolf. That's the color they're calling this. It comes in various colors. OD green, FDE, and black, I think, are the other three colors. So there's 4 color options for this gun. So just kind of going around the gun on the left side, you can see forward serrations and your typical rear serrations. These are pretty good feeling. They're kind of, I wouldn't say sharp, but you can definitely feel a grip on those. Those are getting your attention. There is no under light rail, accessory rail, or anything like that, but you do have a very large trigger guard here. You have the Glock style trigger there with the little blade in the middle there. Some forward serrations on the front. These are kind of grippy, but not too cutty or anything, I guess if that's a term. These are a little less abrasive than the front. This is your typical kind of granular texturing here. You've got the Beretta logo there. Let's see if I can get that in focus. The Beretta logo there. You have a little pinky extension on the 6-round magazine, and that is a 6-round magazine. It's Beretta branded. That's really all that matters. So going around the back here, you've got your serial number plate inside there. That's your modular pistol. That whole modular piece is going to come out. So obviously they just have a little window there so you can see it engraved. Nothing going on the back, just a little bit of texturing on the rear of the grip. And on the left side, or on the right side rather, completely smooth. I don't know if this is reversible, but it looks like it might be because there's a screw there. So maybe you can reverse the magazine release. I don't know. Not going to take this gun apart because it's not mine. This is on loan. So anyway, that's the basic features of the left side and the right side. The back, nothing going on the bottom, but on top, it is an optics ready pistol. So you do have these 2 screws and the APX. Let's see if you can see that there. Get that in. The APX engraving on the top. Pretty basic 3-dot sights, or a black rear and a front dot. So you can see that there. Let's see if I can get it for you. There you go. Black bladed rear with a white dot front. So that's the outside of the gun, guys. Nothing really too elaborate there. But it does have some shortcomings, and I do want to talk about those real quick. So obviously it doesn't have an accessory rail. Is that necessary? I would say arguably not. It is not necessary. It's a nice to have, but you don't have to have it. The other downside is the fact that you've got single stack magazines. Now, with all of the dual stack magazines that are, guns that are out there now, the Hellcat, the 365, the Glock 43X, the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, there's just all of these guns now are coming out, these micro subcompact guns like the Shield Plus, with a double stack magazine and a very small form factor type gun. Here, the APX is actually a bigger gun than the Smith & Wesson Shield. So is the APXa1 Carry late to the game? I would argue it probably is. I think I don't know why they came out with this, when they came out with this, with such competition out there in the world. Now, it's not a bad gun, but it does have that limitation of capacity, right? This is an 8+1, this is a 6+1, and then when you get into the extended mags on like the Shield Plus, it's my carry gun every day, you got the same amount of footprint, side footprint, but you've got 5 more rounds. Why would you want to limit yourself, right? I mean, there's better options out there. Anyway, that's interesting to me. Now, this is a modular gun, so that does bring in the modularity aspect of it. So you buy once, cry once. You get the modular fire control group, and you can take that out and put it into another chassis. Maybe you get a full-size grip. Maybe you get a new slide option, and you get a full-size slide. I don't know where they're going with this right now, but that modularity is a kind of a cool feature. I just don't know if it has the market share for it and if it's worthwhile in the future. I don't know if this is going to be a good hit for them, but it is Beretta. Sometimes they put out flops, sometimes they put out home runs. So anyway, one other concern that I have with this gun, while I was at the range shooting it, and I've rolled in some various range footage, but when and just double check real quick, this gun is clear, just to make sure there's nothing in there. I am checking the bore. There's nothing in there. I just want to do this real quick. So you can see here, when you pull the trigger, it doesn't break until it's almost all the way back. And I had some instances where the brake on this thing, you had to actually crank down on that trigger to get it to break. Now, I don't know if that's a manufacturing defect. I am going to let the owner know that is a concern of mine, and he can engage with Beretta to find out if that's a warranty item or not. But that is something that I identified on this. The trigger was, the trigger brake was all the way to the rear, and sometimes you had to actually crank down on it to get it to break. So that's this model. I don't know if they're all like that, but just something I witnessed when I was using this one at the range. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my introduction to the APXa1 from Beretta in the Wolf Gray. I think it's a meh. I don't know. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite. Anyway, with that, guys, I'm going to say stay safe, stay vigilant, stay active, stay in the fight, because your fights for your rights never end. And with that, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.